Welcome back, children, for the online class for 10th standard. And today I am here to take a geography lesson, that is Indian climate. So in the last class we have discussed about India's physical location, and in that location what are the terms or what are the factors which are needed for the location of this Indian. And not only that, in the physiography we have discussed about what is present in the northern part of India and what is present in the southern part and eastern and western part of India. And today in this lesson we are going to discuss about the climatic conditions. Do you think the whole year we are facing same type of climate? As at present we are facing some chill season which is going to be taken as monsoon season, or as we can see this December to February, here we can see this season it will be considered as winter season, as in this season we are going to feel some sort of chillness. So what are all that climatic conditions we are going to discuss in this lesson? Not only that, here we are having the whole year, summer, winter, monsoon and autumn season. Not only that, why it is happening like that, why we are having different climatic conditions. It is the main the main factors which influence the climatic condition of India, that is because of location of water bodies, relief features and monsoon winds. So that's why the climate of India varies from one region to another region, from season to season. Not only that, here if you see the climatic seasons, as according to the Meteorological Department of India, means here this department will give more instructions, or they'll give awareness about the climatic conditions. Through this only we are going to see what is going to happen in the next day of our country. Not only that, here we this department it is going to give full information that in which state it is going to rain and which state is going to face severe drought, like that. So as we can see, these climatic conditions of India varies in different states. Not only that, here we can see all over the year. Here we have this India has been divided into 4 seasons. That is the winter season, which starts in the December and ends in the February. As at present we are facing the winter season. Next comes the summer season, which starts from March to May, and after that here the rainy season, which starts from June to mid of September, and the retreating monsoon season, it will start in the mid of September and it will end in the November. So what is going to happen when these seasons comes? So first we will discuss about the winter season. As during this season, why this winter season is too cool? Why we are not getting the some sunrise at proper time? So this is because of the rays of the sun fall vertically. As you can see, the rays of the sun fall vertically over the southern part of our hemisphere. Not only that, here India gets oblique rays of the sun. Because of that only we are not getting the sun rays too close to our country. Not only that, here this temperature which gives more humidity because of low, and the sky is very clear. So it is because it is cool in the northern and warm in the south. Not only that, here when you see January, it will be the coldest month. Not only that, the hilly areas of Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh will also record the lowest temperature, means minus degree centigrade we can measure there. So here not only that, the Dras near the Kargil has recorded the lowest temperature, means minus degree, which shows more and more chillness in that areas. Not only that, here we can see dew and fogs are common. So if you get up in the early in the morning and if you see the roadside areas, so there you can see one white type of fog will be covered the surrounding atmosphere. So this is we call it as fog. Means here in this fog, if the sun rays falls on that fog, it is going to be disappear. So until the sun rays falls on it, it is going to be like a whitish layer, it is covered in the atmosphere. And not only that, there will be a heavy snowfall during this in the mountain areas as in the Himalayan areas where we can see there will be heavy snowfall, as recently it was recorded that the height of Mount Everest is as it was before, and it has been increased to 36 inches has been increased because of heavy snowfall on Mount Everest. Not only that, here India gets only 2% of rainfall during this winter season. We cannot observe rain during this winter season, as this season is almost very cool all along this December to February. So now moving towards the summer season. As the summer season, it is very hot, especially if you see in Bellary, the temperature will be very high. So why the temperature is very high and why the temperature is very low in summer season? During this season, here the sun rays fall vertically over the northern hemisphere. As if you observed in the winter season, here the sun rays fall vertically on the southern hemisphere. As in this summer season, if you observe, the sun rays fall vertically over the northern hemisphere. So that here the temperature is high in India, and it is very hot, dry and sultry. Not only that, the highest recorded temperature, hot recorded temperature is 49.4 degrees Celsius at Ganganagar in Rajasthan. Not only that, conventional rainfalls means oftenly rains will occur in local parts of the country, and if that rain comes during this summer season, so here it will be known as Andhis in Uttar Pradesh, Kala Baisakis in the West Bengal, mango showers in Kerala, and as this rain, it helps the mango crop and the coffee blossoms in Karnataka. As this rain, as the drops of this rain are very needed during this season in these areas. Why means here because of that only. So here this on these Kala Baisakis, mango showers and coffee blossoms in Karnataka and other parts of our country, it is very beneficial to the coffee crop. As not only that, India receives only 10% of 10% of annual rainfall during summer. So here why the summer season is very hot, we have got a clear idea about it. Now moving towards the rainy season, as it is also known as the southwest monsoon season. Why it is called means here the temperature rises by the end of summer season. So as it is going to end summer season, here we can see the temperature rises during summer season. And as we can see, a low pressure area is developed over central India. Not only that, on the other hand, if you see the high pressure over the Indian Ocean. So as this ocean forms moisture, and through that moisture only we can see laden winds blow from southwest towards India. And as this brings these blowing winds brings rainfall to different parts of our country. Not only that, here if you observe, about 75% of the rainfall causes during this season only. As we can see, there are two branches of southwest monsoons. One is the Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal branch. So in the Arabian Sea branch, we can see the strikes over Western Ghats and causes heavy rainfall towards the western side of the Western Ghats. As if you see, the rainfall decreases towards the eastern slopes of Western Ghats, and it lies the rainfall shadow areas are lower in these areas. Not only that, here the Bay of Bengal branch causes heavy rainfall. As recently we have seen in Telangana and other parts of Uttar Pradesh also got heavy rainfall. It is because of these, as these eastern slopes and Western Ghats. As we can see here, the rainfall decreases towards the eastern slopes and western sides of the Western Ghats. Not only that, here the Bay of Bengal branch causes heavy rainfall which strikes against the hills of Meghalaya and Assam. So not only that, here the rainfall occurs at Mawsynram in Meghalaya. So as this is the place where we can see the rainfall decreases towards the northwest, as this Mawsynram in Meghalaya gets least of rainfall during rainy season. And not only that, the retreating monsoon season, as it starts in the early of October, and due to decrease of temperature, low pressure areas are also gradually replaced by high pressure. Why? Means here the land mass at low pressure area is developed over the Bay of Bengal. So as a result, we can see southwest monsoon starts to retreating, and it starts blowing from north to east. Hence, this season is also known as northeast monsoon season. So why? It is a season of unsettled weather conditions. Because of this only, India receives only 13% of annual rainfall during this season. Not only that, if you see the coast of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Odisha also gets rainfall during this season. And not only that, here we can see tropical cyclones are frequently occurring in the Bay of Bengal during this season and causes more and more damage along the east coastal areas of our country. Not only that, if you see the distribution of rainfall on the other parts of our country, so it will be measured on the basis of the amount of rainfall in India, and it will be divided into three broad zones. As these zones, as you can see, areas are there with low rainfall, means during rainy season and other seasons which are not going to support these areas. As here we can see areas with low rainfall, here as they'll get less than 50 centimeters, means here 50 centimeters of rainfall, as we can see or we can observe in some parts of our country, and as less than 50 centimeters means we need at least 100 centimeters of rainfall to make that country to be fertile or to get a good production of food crops. So here we can see it as this the areas with low rainfall, as we can see we can observe less than 50 centimeters of rainfall, and these areas includes Kutch, Western Kutch and the Thar desert of Rajasthan. As you can see, low rainfall will be fallen on these areas, and it's because of adjoining, as these areas are side by side. As you can see, this Kutch, which is very near to Gujarat, and Rajasthan, which is moving towards the northern part of this Gujarat, as these adjoining areas like Western Punjab, Haryana and Gujarat, and some other north of Jaskar range and the rain shadow areas of Western Ghats, as Ruli in the place where we can see this north part of Jaskar range and the rain shadow area of the Western Ghats receives low rainfall during these areas. As you can see, Ruli in Jaisalmer of Rajasthan, it receives least amount of rainfall, that is lesser. Lesser means 8.3 centimeters. As already that area is getting lesser than 50 centimeters of rainfall, as in that here the Roili area of Rajasthan, which is getting only 8.3 centimeters of annual rainfall in these areas, and it is the driest place in India. As you can see, this Thar desert where we can see number of the plants which are going to grow in the desert areas. As you can see, cactus and dates were grown in such less falling rainfall areas. Not only that, here we can see some areas are there in India where we can see medium rainfall, means more than 50 to 100 centimeters. So it is a long belt extending from northern Punjab to Cape of Kanyakumari. As it is broader in the north and moving towards the south, it is narrower as it is in peninsular area. And as India between the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats, these areas will get medium rainfall. Not only that, here we can see some areas are there which will get heavy rainfall. So here as the climatic conditions differ from state to state. Here some states are there where they will get lesser than 50 centimeters. Some areas are there where medium rainfall from 50 to 100 centimeters, where some areas are there they will get heavy rainfall more than 100 to 250 centimeters. And these are found in 4 separate belts. One is one narrow belt in Western Ghat, and one belt from Jammu Hills through Himachal Pradesh and northern Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal, and one more belt northeastern India, Mysore located in the in this zone gets the heaviest rainfall. Not only that, the west coast of the western side of the Eastern Ghats will also get heavy rainfall during rainy seasons. Why it happens means because of the geographical location of these states, which causes different effects or the factors which influence in the formation of seasons. So as these seasons will give us to make our body to be covered, make our body to be suitable for all types of these climatic conditions, where we can see in the summer season, as our Indians are very strong to face the summer season. When it comes rainy season, that season will also bear by our Indians, as these are different conditions which make us to make our lifestyle to be comfortable according to the climatic conditions of our country. So as this lesson gives more and more information about the climatic conditions of our country, so that we can know which area and which state is getting more rainfall, which state is getting less rainfall, which state is getting medium rainfall. Not only that, because of some climatic conditions, some crops will get fertilized, or some crops will get harvested during these seasons. I hope all you have understood the lesson, and in the next class we will going to give the lesson notes. Until then, keep preparing for the test.